MAG.Yolo and the side of Team Bright. One of the teams is going to have to stay home. The other will proceed through to the semi-final of the lower bracket, where they will be versing either Team Asta or I believe it was Azure Ray, who are currently fighting in the lower bracket as well, and I believe that series is 1-1. So there you go. You've got another series 1-1 as well. Both lower bracket series proving to be very, very close here. Can only imagine what the lower bracket semi-final is going to look like. And of course, after this series, John, I believe we have G2IG versus LGD Gaming coming up. So that should be a fun one to end the night.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one with the slight roster changes LGD has made, and with how strong G2IG has looked in these qualifiers. Like, it's been speedruns out for G2IG. That one should definitely not be a speedrun for sure. Let's see. Have to get through this one first. Have to crown a winner to move on, as you mentioned, to face up against either Azure or Aster. Initial smoke doesn't quite pan out, but you do have good vision here from the side of Team Bright. Watching a little bit further out. Could try to make a play off the back of that.
Ooh, Vanessa. It's going to be kind of hard to break the gap here. There is a nice wall just catching all the angles you could come from. So they are going to miss out on any kind of first blood attempt here up against MAG.Yolo. Bannerines will be trade 2 for 2 as per always. Now the mid lane matchup a little bit different this time around, because we are going to have a mid Zeus here from Butterfly Effect up against the Pangolier of Yamo. And well, this lane's an interesting one. It feels like they should just probably be evenly trading. I don't know how much impact you're really going to have as a Zeus in this lane. Like the mana is only going to last so long. We'll see who does win out the mid lane matchup.
Yeah, I think this does end up being a pretty decent lane for both sides. Both of them are fairly spammy to clear out the creep waves. And it's just down to positioning. It's much more important for the Zeus to hold a good stance and control the creeps in a spot where he's not going to be threatened by Swash. And, you know, just kind of hold out. Be very careful with Heavenly Jump usage as well as the defensive take. But not going to be a lane where the Zeus just outright loses either. So, a lot of play back and forth. And see how it develops as the levels go up. Taking a look up top, of course, you have Chusheng with Irving up. Chusheng and Vanessa up against Irving and Red Panda. So you do have the Tusk plus the Enigma lane with Tag Team. Can be nice as long as you just don't run down and die, which shouldn't be happening this time for Red Panda. But as you get like level 3 on Chusheng, it can happen with a Clockwork. Still a stable lane as well. Irving should just be happy farming. Threat to kill at level 2, level 3 is nice with Malefice, and again that chase down with Red Panda.
Of course, that bottom lane, like Candloon and CZY against Ulu and TK. Maybe not too many kills to happen here. Like, you could certainly pick off TK with this bushwhack into the spear, but chances are it probably won't happen. As long as he sits back and just continues the harass from a mile away, he'll be just fine. I highly doubt Ulu wants to get involved in any kind of kill attempts either on the Naga Siren. Would rather just secure those early bits of farm. Candloon is having a great time as well when it comes to the farm department. In terms of CS, 11-0 already on the Mars. Like I said, we probably weren't going to see a kill coming out, but TK has gone too far and will die. CZY to secure the kill.
Yeah, and he forced out the level on reactive taser as well.
He sure did.
Dying, so he's not going to have blast off. It's a bit of a shame. We've seen some Nagas actually go for the value point and Ensnare, and it's a really good piece of control, especially setting up for blast off. Up top, Chusha.
It's going to be okay for now. Cogs will block them away. The Red Panda is trying to move in, but you don't have Tag Team nor the shards available anymore, so the Clock is going to be okay to back his way out. Top, or rather bottom lane, Candloon now being chased down by Ulu on the Naga, but the Naga Siren only at level 3, not going to do too much damage yet. She did go for a point and ensnare at level 3, so you do have that disable available to you now. See if it does pay off for her during this laning stage.
This feels awkward, because, again, level 2 reactive. You don't have the blast off for the damage.
Yeah.
So it's annoying, but it's not going to be a kill, and that also stalls out like your level 2 sticky bomb instead of 3. You'll go 1-1-1. If you want to even go for 1-1-1 instead of just 2-1 and just kind of commit to the taser. So a passive lane coming out from Team Bright, all off the back of a really good spear from Candy Loon. And TK is going to have to play a lot slower here instead of looking for the kills with Ulu. But again, as a Naga, you shouldn't mind that too much. Just go back to farming. Up top is where the aggression still keeps up.
Red Panda. They're not going to find Vanessa. Vanessa will be able to TP away. Chase is on for the clock. Red Panda does have the shards and tag team up and available again, but decides better of it as the TP is coming back in from Vanessa. Does not want to overextend, although as I say that, the clock is overextended. Shards will block him in. Can they secure the kill? It does seem like they will. Eventually. And they'll get it.
Finally finding what they want here on the side of Team Bright. That pressure in lane. Again, ramping up at level 3. Level 2 Eidolon's gone for here instead of Malefice. More than enough control on Red Panda to get that done. Do find TK with a movement out from Yamo.
Yeah, Yamo finding a very easy rotation. Not really having to do too much to secure that kill. Ulu's thinking about going after the Mars, but again, just throws a cheeky and snare out, but that's about it. Can't really do much else.
Just down to that build from TK. And does go for the 2-1 as well, understanding that you do need the sticky bombs at higher level, so you might as well just invest and just kind of cop it, wait for your level 4 or 5, get that value point in the blast off. Overall, a rather even start. CS is a little bit better for Team Bright. You are having really good farm on Butterfly Effect and Irving, but you're not too bad off here on the side of MAG, although...
It's all right
and
for
play
now.
tag again.
Vanessa, I mean, they could still make the jump in. Red Panda, he is out of mana, though. Can use the stick charges if he wants to, and will eventually do so. The Thunder God's Wrath going to come in to ensure they secure the kill, and even Vanessa's still not out of the woods yet either. Tag team activated, Vanessa will drop. Red Panda finding plenty of value for his life. That was actually 3 going down across the map because they also lost the Mars and Yamo. He tried to rotate to get a bit of a trade against the Enigma, but only really lands one swashbuckle, and that was it. He's not even level 6 yet on the Panko.
He's been really moving across the map. And the mid lane up against Butterfly Effect, it's starting to kind of take its toll. Arc Lightning spam is pretty painful for the Pangolier. And again, we already saw him make that move down bot as well. So he's missing out on some key XP. Up top here, down bot here.
Jump is there, they've got the Mars. Candy Loon trying to run, but the tag team is making it incredibly hard to get away. It seems as though they will lose the Mars once again, and CZY, he will not be too far behind. Also dying here with the great rotation now from Butterfly Effect on the Zeus. The Butterfly Effect, he's having a very good time. Already 2-0-3. Plenty of impact being made from the mid Zeus, and honestly off to the perfect start. He'll have a very fast phylactery at this rate.
I love seeing Zeus Phylactery. It's such a fun build. Reminds me of MTD
Yamo?
and NA. Roll finally up.
Yeah, but Ulu does juke out the first. Almost jukes out the second. Teleportation in from Vanessa. Ulu doesn't know which way to go. And sadly, the indecision does cost him his life. But Butterfly Effect's going to move in. We'll try to at least find Vanessa as a trade. And just look at the damage output from Butterfly. My goodness, just melting right through the Prophet. And even CZY dropping in the mid lane while all that was happening.
Yeah, the output is getting there. This is that burst timing we're looking for from the side of Team Bright, and we're not even at level 6 for the supports. It's just a few levels up on the supports, and that 6 on the Zeus provides a ton of work for the side of Team Bright. MAG.Yolo, I mean, I do appreciate Vanessa is playing aggressive with the teleportations, but he also can't afford to die. And it can rebound really fast on the opposing side. Good shards.
Yeah, Snowball will reach as well. Vanessa caught again. However, they are looking to back out now, but Irving got plenty of Eidolons, can keep going, and will Yamo even dropping here to Butterfly Effect again. It's just the constant threat of the Zeus. Like, this Thunder God's Wrath coming in, just doing so much damage. And, well, they just don't seem to be able to sustain themselves through it.
No, I mean, they have no sustain right now on MAG.Yolo. They are fairly tanky, but the magical output at this point is just a little bit too much. Someone's got to build something like the Guardian Well, not the pipe later on to sustain. They are mass TPing up top here.
I would cancel. Red Panda, he's ready to go. You've got Yamo around. Are they going to help Red Panda out? Apparently not. Red Panda needs to run. Here comes CZY. Yamo, just with the Rolling Thunder, going to lock down the Tusk for a very long time. Team Bright, they will get everyone else out, but they'll give up the Tusk. They were not interested in trying to force the fight. Irving has had Black Hole for quite a while, but just doesn't seem too interested in popping.
It is risky. He's showing a lot of respect of bleeding out his own net worth onto the side of MAG.Yolo. You also didn't have Thunder God's Wrath to play with there, so follow through would have been a little bit rough. And just allow that Tusk kill to go. And it was a lot of TP committals. Anyway, you're freeing up this bot lane for Ulu to just farm freely. You're freeing up the mid lane for the siege, which Butterfly Effect did find. You are making that move down bot. Phylactery up on the Zeus. This is when things get funny.
Candulun caught out bottom lane. He's just annihilated. My goodness.
Phylactery Zeus.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
It's a fun time. At least if you're the Zeus, that is. It's a great time for him.
I'd love to see the Conda on top of that as well. It's probably not worthwhile for Zeus to go Conda, but man, does it sound funny.
It sounds fun. CZUI gets a sharpshooter off, will create the distance necessary, but won't matter. Thunder God's Wrath will come in from Butterfly Effect. Meanwhile, mid lane TK is soloing the Pangolier. Literally just soloing him. Butterfly Effect will come in and just clean up. Even gets a regenerate just in case he needed it.
Yeah, has Gabe's blessing on him, Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
Does find everything he wants. He is going for the MTD build as well, Mike. Yasha coming out, more than likely perhaps the Manta into Shard, which I don't mind. Although Yasha Kaya's strange. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a Manta for sure. Well,
they do get TK, but it's gonna be another kill for the Zeus. It is what it is, you know. You take the kill you can get, but it is getting rather one-sided here in this this game 3. As Butterfly Effect is just completely and utterly just destroying everyone. I mean, he is just so far ahead of net worth at this stage. It is getting a little bit ridiculous.
That it is. He's got the Yasha up. Go for the Manta into Shard. Suddenly these Zeus Manta illusions pushing a wave is going to be pretty painful to try to handle. You don't have instant illusion burst here either on the side of MAG.Yolo, which was also going to be an issue when trying to manage this Naga Siren from the side of Team Bright. MAG.Yolo 5k behind. A massive net worth lead from Butterfly Effect. It's like he's playing an Alchemist right now, as he's skyrocketing past at 7.8k. And the chorus of MAG.Yolo, I mean, they're starving. Candaloon barely above TK's net worth. Vinessi, with some missed rotations now, had to go back for the Midas. So his own early activities also cut off because he's just going to have to farm.
Yeah, this is not what you wanted if you're MAG.Yolo here. Like, you wanted that Prophet to be able to rotate and find kills with this clock, but that strategy has completely fallen apart. Does not seem like that'll be happening anytime soon, as we are going to have a two-man smoke coming out from CZY and Yamo. This is into the blink timing of the Enigma, though. Irving's going to blink on the way. They are going to find themselves Red Panda. Red Panda does have help around the corner, and here they come. Snowball will buy him a little bit of time. They'll pop the Rolling Thunder, but he does juke out the initial stun. Yamo still moving forward. Irving on the right side, or left side rather, waiting to move into the black hole. Might just pop it here. Candylun still around the area as well, looking for Butterfly Effect, but he'll juke out the initial speed, but no, there it comes, another black hole. He found 3 targets with that. The patience from Irving is going to pay off. He waited for the courier, he got the blink up, and he found the perfect opportunity.
Oh my
It's an ultra
God.
kill out for Butterfly Effect. The Zeus is completely out of control now, 12-0-5. And I believe he basically already has almost enough for the Manta.
Yeah,
He does.
pretty much does. Okay, he's gonna have his fun now. Into the Shard next, and that's when pain begins. Not that it hasn't already been painful for MAG.Yolo here. 19-7, 9k lead. An insane lead on this Zeus from Butterfly Effect. This is oppressive. And this is exactly what we used to see from MTD as well. I don't know why I keep bumping into him, but whenever I think of Zeus, that's just the guy. And Butterfly Effect is giving even him a run for his money right now with how well he's doing here in this matchup up against MAG.Yolo. MAG.Yolo, for their part, this tempo is just not kicking in. Your NP is, again, stuck farming with Midas, so when he TPs in, it's not going to be a major threat just yet. You haven't been able to scout around with Clockwork, as you mentioned, lots of pressure in Chusheng.
Hookshot is out. They're going to find the techies with this. TP coming in. The TK will go down. Red Panda looking to retreat. Yamo. Let's get a Rolling Thunder off. Red Panda does get towards his tier 1 tower. Bushwhack will lock him down a little bit longer. Butterfly Effect slowly moving in. We'll go onto Yamo. My, that is just so much damage. Holy, he just lost half his HP in one lightning bolt.
Irving lives?
Irving lives, so does Red Panda. They only get TK and it costs them the mid Pango and the support clock. It's just, wherever the Zeus shows up, you just cannot fight.
Nah, you certainly can't. It's a little bit of a mess coming out now for MAG.Yolo. The worst part is, like, Ulu is not even doing anything in this game. He is just AFK farming, so you still have the security of the Naga that will kick into gear rather soon. Manta being finished up by Ulu in a short while. You're almost 2 times the net worth here for Butterfly Effect in comparison to Candy Loon. So again, having a fantastic time on that Zeus. As the Manta should have the shard at the 15-minute mark. And then I don't know what you do about that. I'll be honest with you, Mike. You have to have backline jump. It's on Chusheng to find that Zeus. It is a squishy target that you should be able to gun down if it weren't for Heavenly Jump being a spell, but it is. But they need to commit onto Butterfly Effect. Like, he has nothing defensive outside of Manta. He is still squishy enough that, like, a hook shot into a Rolling Thunder and a teleportation in with the Rat of Nature should be able to find that kill. It just, well, Butterfly Effect, he's always got backup on hand.
Well, they're going to group up again. 4-man smoke, or rather 3-man, because his UI broke his smoke. They're going to find Ulu. He does not have Song available here, so Ulu should be as good as dead. And they do take him down. Nice pickup here for MAG.Yolo, but again, I mean, this is a Naga that literally has not done a thing this game. So like, you kill him off, you delay his timings a little bit, but he does. I mean, he's not the problem. He's not the problem.
And he is. He'll be a problem later for sure. But your immediate issue is this Zeus. Oh boy.
Yep. Vanessa is gone.
Just like that.
Lightning Hands, Zeus is completely online.
That damage onto Yamo is no joke. That is not fun for anyone. And I mean, you get the illusion rune as well for Butterfly Effect. Really? Really?
Why not? Is he just... Oh! The clock is alright. Bottom lane. But they have found themselves Candy Loon, and now they've also found CZY. Candy Loon will go down once again to Butterfly Effect and CZY. Or at least he will be able to scurry away in the tree line. There is no Thunder God's Wrath to be committed, so there is no way... Oh! Red Panda's going to find it. Never mind. He went back for the Lotus Pool. It will cost him his life.
That Lotus Pool is a trap. We've seen so many players on a retreat just try to pick it up. Does cost them. MAG.Yolo, 24-9, 10k lead coming out for good old Team Bright as they just delete Chusheng once more. Butterfly Effect. He is basically unstoppable now, going for the BKB next. They need to coordinate onto that Zeus. That same movement they had in the Naga, just do that in Zeus. But again, it's easier to say than do, just because we've seen them try with a black, and then, you know, Irving comes in with a black hole. Like, if you notice the position of Butterfly Effect, he doesn't really cross the river. This man is playing it safe, and he only crosses when he has teammates around him, so always ensuring that Team Bright can respond to a threat. Smoke out from MAG.Yolo. If they find a Naga again, it's nice, but it just doesn't feel great.
They may find him. Ulu's got Song this time, so unless they can just perma-stun... Oh, CZY! Oh, CZY! Oh, that was close. That was very close. They commit the ward. I mean, the ward is quite obvious. Like, it's quite obvious placement that there is a ward there now, so that'll be de-warded a little bit later on. But they really wanted that mine, apparently. MAG.Yolo. Red Panda might find CZY in the tree line. Did see him for a second, I think. Will blink away. Doesn't want to get bushwhacked here. Does see the Pango as well.
Giving some vision as well, standing on the cliff side. Pretty big clump up from the side of MAG.Yolo and Team Bright, but not gonna pull the trigger just yet. Just back to the safety here. Again, the threat of Black Hole makes these team fights so awkward for the side of MAG.Yolo because they have to. It does feel like they have to start with a hook shot in, which means, and Black Hole is pretty free if you catch the Pango in it. Roshan will begin for the side of Team Bright. Flare will spot, but is that really a spot you want to walk up into with a threat of Black Hole? Not gonna be an easy time. They are still in position for the post-Rosh fight. This Roshan is definitely just going the way of Team Bright. Although they'll play it safe for now.
Thundergod's Wrath will give plenty of vision here onto MAG.Yolo though. CZY caught, is down. Red Panda taking down one already. Here comes the cavalry. CZY at least going to buy back. Meanwhile, TK, he's found the blast off onto Vanessa. They force out the arena. It's only onto the techies though. Meanwhile, Red Panda is still alive. Gets into the snowball. Will survive another day. Is Red Panda looking to back his way out. They did kill off Irving to boot, so it seems as though Bright do want to back their way up for now, but never mind. Butterfly Effect's going back in. They will take down the clockwork. Yamo does get Red Panda, but it's probably going to cost his own life. Not very worthwhile. And they really cannot deal with this Zeus. Or can they? He's sprouted up, but he's got a BKB. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Buy back up from Vanessa. They want Butterfly Effect so bad. He's going to go for the TP play up. The Spear is not available.
Oh, the Orchid.
Unfortunate. Butterfly Effect, he's 18-0-8. He would be worth so much gold. They are so desperately trying to get him. Back up to the top lane. The fight continues. Irving's back. Black Hole is out. No cancel from CZY. And Candy is gone. CZY had just committed an Acorn shot earlier.
They call it.
Yeah, they do. GG is called. They have seen enough. And Team Bright will be able to take this series 2-1. They will proceed through to the lower bracket semi-final. And sadly for MAG.Yolo, they will be staying home.
That they will.